Hi everyone, I'm going to be reading chapter 31 of Gangsta Granny. Chapter 31, Golden Light. The sun had risen and grey clothes was bathed in golden light. There was dew on the ground and an unearthly mist made a little row of bungalows look somehow magical. Ah, said Granny with a sigh. You'd better run home now, young Ben, before your parents wake up. They don't care about me, said Ben. Oh, yes, they do, said Granny tentatively, putting her arm round her grandson. They just don't know how to show it. Maybe. Ben yawned his bigger yawn he'd ever yawned in his life. Gosh, I'm so tired. Tonight was amazing. It was the most thrilling night of my life, Ben. I wouldn't have missed it for the world, said Granny, with a twinkling smile. She took a deep breath. Oh, the joy of being alive. Her eyes filled with tears. Are you all right, Granny? Said Ben softly. Granny hid her face from her grandson. I'm fine, child, I really am. Her voice wavered with emotion as she spoke. Suddenly Ben knew there was something very wrong. He held her hand in his. Her skin was soft, worn, fragile. Well, said Granny hesitantly, there's one thing I lied to you about, dear. Ben's heart had a sinking feeling. What's that? He asked as he squeezed her hand reassuringly. Well, the doctor gave me my test results last week, and I told you I was fine. That was a lie. I'm not fine. Granny paused for a moment. The truth is, I have cancer. No, said Ben with tears in his eyes. He'd heard about cancer enough to know it could be deadly serious. Just before you ran into him at hospital, the doctor told me the cancer, well, it's very advanced. How long have you got left? Spluttered Ben. Did he say? He said I wouldn't make Christmas. Ben hugged his Granny as tight as he could, willing his body to share his life force with hers. Tears were running down his cheeks. It was so unfair. He'd only really got to know Granny in the last few weeks, and now he was going to lose her. I don't want you to die. Granny looked at Ben for a moment. None of us are going to live forever, my boy, but I hope you never forget me, your boring old Granny. You're not boring at all. You're a proper gangster. We nearly stole the crown jewels, remember? Granny chuckled. Yes, but not a word of it to anyone, please. You could still get in a whole heap of trouble. It has to remain our little secret. And the Queen's, said Ben. Oh, yes, what a nice dear she was. I will never forget you, Granny, said Ben. You will forever be in my heart. That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me, said the old lady. I love you so much, Granny. I love you too, Ben, but you better be running along now. I don't want to leave you. That's very sweet of you, dear, but your mummy and daddy wake up and find you're gone. They're going to be extremely worried about you. They won't. Oh, yes, they will. Now, Ben, please, be a good boy. Ben reluctantly rose to his feet and helped his Granny off the step. He'd held her close and kissed her on the cheek. He didn't mind her hairy chin. In fact, he loved it. He loved the whistle of her hearing aid. He loved the smell of cabbage. And most of all, he loved that she blew off without even knowing it. He loved everything about her. Goodbye, he said softly. Goodbye, Ben. There's a picture of Ben and Granny having a lovely hug. That's the end of that chapter. I hope you enjoyed listening. Bye.